All right, I think we're live. Hey, partner community, it's Paul Sorge, and I also have with me Peter Fox from Cisco Capital. You know, partner community, it's Q4 for us here at Cisco, and a lot of deals are on the table. We're trying to end strong, both for you and for Cisco. And I can't think of another way or another program we might be able to help close some business in Q4. With me, Peter Fox from Cisco Capital. Some of you may know because he can help on the financing end. Peter, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks for having me.
You know, a few days ago, you and I were talking about how we might be able to drive some business, particularly with Cisco Capital, and you guys have got some programs. Peter, what do you got for the partner community in Q4?
Sounds good. Our number one promotion for the fourth quarter is our 90-day deferral. Effectively, that will allow deals that are booked in the June and July timeframe to be pushed. That first cash payment won't be due until 2016. So that's a big one. So if you're facing budgets, if you're facing, all right, I can't afford it till 2016. I need to bring this thing forward. Let's put off the time. As a partner, I'd be like, guess what? This is when Cisco's willing to play ball. It's their fourth quarter. Not only will you get the best discounts from Cisco and me, you'll get a payment deferral with Cisco Capital to push the payment back into 2016. So that's something that might really grab traction. What do you think, Paul?
No, I think that's fantastic. So in other words, you got somebody that's on calendar year, it would impact budgets back then. We can actually map their budget to maybe their year, get the deal in early, knowing very well that they have deferred payments.
Absolutely. So that's the idea is there. We're right. Focusing on people who say they don't have the money this year. Well, let's take that objection off the board by making sure that we give them the financial flexibility, if you will, for the payments.
Absolutely. And what are some reasons that people actually do financing? I mean, we always talk about cash flow. We always talk about credit. We always talk about, and those are obviously legitimate things, but I'm also thinking that it also gives some protection and account control. Can you talk about that for a moment?
Absolutely. From a standpoint with Cisco is that you as a partner, if you want to control the account, you put a Cisco Capital lease in place. We can do 60% Cisco, 40% non-Cisco. So let's say you want to lead with a $200,000 Cisco solution. We put a lease in place for you. That's great. A month later, there's a $30,000 deal that might be APC backup or something similar. It's non-Cisco. We can actually include that. So you, as the field salesperson for the partner, for basically Cisco's first the tip of the spear, if you will, you guys can control the account using a financial instrument to help you get add-on business. So it's proven that if you do Schedule 1 or do a Schedule 2, they will be more. You'll incorporate yourself into their process.
You know, I can just look at my own sales career here at Cisco, and when we've done financing, we can sometimes actually grow a deal because if we can meet those cash flow and time requirements, normally says, you know something, I was not thinking of doing this, but since my cash flow using Cisco Capital is now improved, I can budget better. You know, maybe I should stack on this other project that I have and build it in.
Absolutely. Additionally, what we do from growing in account control is use the partner. If you want to add multi-year SmartNet, if you're selling 1 year, and we do a 3-year lease or a 5-year lease, that's the perfect time to say, let's use years 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again, a classic example, $100,000 deal with $10,000 of SmartNet. You sell years 2 and 3, you're at $120,000. So you just grown the deal by 20%. And by selling the SmartNet, you control it. So let's say a year and a half from now, there's an issue. You're the only the partner who sells the SmartNet gets the controls, the credits. So they can't really push you out of that until the time's up. So it's another way of really securing yourself into the transaction, to the deal.
You know, Peter, this is some great information. I know some of our partner community is pretty fluent because they've done those transactions, but we got a lot of new people in our partner community, particularly here in New York, who haven't heard this. So I think this is phenomenal information. Partner community, if you want to reach out to me and get more information on Cisco Cap, you can reach out to me at 212-714-4051. And Peter, if the partner community wants to reach out to you directly, what's your credentials?
It'd be great. It's 978-936-4279 or email me at pefox@cisco.com. Christina and I, my inside salesperson, we will work diligently, make sure you guys get 8-hour turnover. Any deal you bring to us, we'll look at the best solution we have, we'll credit approve the client if we can, and we'll get your proposal and a suggestion. So we're here to help you guys close. We got 55 odd days, I think, left. Everything that you're selling costs money, so there could be a Cisco Capital transaction on everything you're selling.
Great. Peter, thanks so much for coming to the program. Partner community, until next time, next week, we'll see you then. Good selling.